Let me share today's story from North Korea. At dawn, when the city still seems asleep, another day begins in Pyongyang. Steam slowly rises between the concrete buildings. Somewhere, water boils in an aluminum pot. The footsteps of children brush against the cold pavement. And beneath the pulse of the regime, another heart beats quietly. They call it Jangmadang, the market. A market born not from permission, but from survival. In the shadowed corners of North Korea, another economy breathes. Today, we step into the heart of that quiet revolution. A story where survival gave birth to change, the birth of the Jangmadang. Once, all rice, cloth, and soap in this country came from the hands of the state. Jobs were guaranteed, and food was rationed. To live meant to belong to the nation. But in the mid-1990s, everything collapsed. The fall of the Soviet Union, floods, droughts, and hunger. The state's ration cards became scraps of paper, and people began to trade. Neighbors exchanged corn for soap, and old clothes for rice. Those small exchanges became the spark of a great transformation. At first, these markets were illegal. There were crackdowns, and goods were confiscated. But hunger was stronger than fear. Especially women, it was through their hands that life continued. Now, people call them the Jangmadang generation. From Hysan to Hamhung, from Sinuiju to Rajan. Before long, every town had its own market. The light of the market spread across the nation. There, everything was sold: corn, radios, USB drives, even shoes. And along with the goods, something else began to flow: information. In the early 2000s, the government had to face reality. Crackdowns loosened, and bribes replaced regulations. A new set of rules for survival emerged within the markets. The Jangmadang became North Korea's new social network. Young people secretly sold K-pop DVDs. Their faces were hidden, but their eyes looked toward the world. Near Sinuiju, South Korean drama USBs crossed the border. Imagination became the most dangerous import of all. Yet even in fear, people returned to the market. Because hunger does not wait, and hope does not die easily. Now, the Jangmadang generation has grown up. They are no longer a generation of hunger. They have survived, learned, and begun to dream. Within that life, people learned a single word: choice. But choice also gave birth to contradictions. The freedom of the market created new inequalities. Yet within every exchange, there was one declaration: I am alive. My life is mine to decide. Night falls. The market lights fade one by one. A woman counts the money she earned today, a child hums a song. The loudspeakers fall silent, but the rhythm of life continues. The Jangmadang is more than an economy. It is memory, the seed of change. Perhaps freedom does not come from revolution, but from a single decision. The decision to survive and to choose. If this story has reached your heart, stay with Arirang Beyond, and listen to the unseen stories of humanity. Arirang Beyond, stories of humanity in unseen places.